This is how you make perfectly toasty, buttery garlic bread start to finish in less than 20 minutes. It's got just the right amount of crunch and garlicky flavor, and it always bakes up a perfectly gorgeous golden brown thanks to one simple ingredient. I'm Kelly Anthony. This is the Anthony Kitchen, and in this kitchen, it's all about using great recipes to bring you and your family closer together. You're gonna start with a half cup or 8 tablespoons of room temperature or softened butter. Just add it right into the bowl, and then we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Olive oil and butter have different smoke points, which means that one is a little more likely to burn than the other, that one being butter. So by adding just a little bit of olive oil to the mix, we are preventing our garlic bread from over browning too quickly and turning into burnt garlic toast. Just about 2 tablespoons is all you need. Now I'll just come in with my fork and I'm just gonna mash the two together until they're well blended. If you're really in a hurry, you can throw all of this in a food processor, press the button, and let it do all the work for you. It doesn't have to be totally smooth. You just want it to be well blended. This is exactly what we're looking for. Now this is optional, but I love Parmesan with my garlic bread. So I'm gonna sprinkle in about 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan. Give this another stir. We'll also add a little pinch of salt, not too much because that Parmesan has a nice bite of salt to it as well. We'll set this off to the side and get on to the chopping. I'm gonna use about 2 cloves of fresh garlic. If you like it really garlicky, you could go as many as 3, maybe even 4 if you're feeling real crazy. I'm just gonna pop into these cloves, get the garlic skin right off. These were pretty small garlic cloves. If they had been larger cloves, I would have definitely cut them in half before I went popping my knife on top of them. We're just gonna give these a really good fine mince. Just keep running your knife through until you've got them really good and small. Okay, this is exactly what we're looking for. Gonna add this over to our butter mixture here. And last but not least, we're just gonna chop into a little bit of fresh parsley. This is extra. You don't have to do the parsley if you don't want, but it adds such a beautiful pop of color to the garlic bread. Okay, I'll just run my knife through one more time. And this is all we need. Into the bowl. We've got everything in the bowl. We're just giving it a nice little stir to get it good and combined. And now it's time to move on to the bread. When I'm making garlic bread for my family, I like to cut them into little toasts. I love how the edges get so crispy and crunchy. It's just delicious. However, if you don't want to have to butter multiple little toasts, you can just cut your loaf straight down the center lengthwise, spread on your garlic butter, and call it a day. I start by cutting at a bias, and then I just keep going right along down, cutting each slice into 3/4 inch to 1 inch slices. If you cut the bread on a bias, you have more room for garlic spread. I'm just turning my bread slices over. I'll just take a little bit of butter on my spoon here and spread it right across the top. You don't need too much, but you want to get a really good even smear. Transfer the bread over to your favorite baking sheet. Make sure you leave just a little bit of room in between each piece of bread so that those edges can get nice and toasty. We're gonna pop it in a 425-degree oven and let it cook for about 5 minutes, just until it's perfectly golden all across the top. That's perfect garlic bread, start to finish, in less than 20 minutes. And this is one carby staple you cannot go wrong with any day of the week. If you're looking for more delicious bready side dish ideas, be sure to check out my copycat Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits next. Just like these, full of butter, really garlicky, except they come studded with beautiful little specks of cheddar cheese. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to click that subscribe button before you go, and I'll catch you next time.